but they're flying. I also want to say that this is where we're going to go next, the jeans that Dee is wearing. But she's also wearing the bee sweater.
It's so cute.
I own two. I remember when it came out, I was in love with it. We don't have many left, but we're going to flash it your way so that you can get it if you want to wear it with the cute sale priced, which are only sale priced till the end of this show and day. So that's an hour and 45 minutes from now. They're called the Bee Button Luxe Denim Trousers. Come on out here, Miss Bitsy. Here are your choices. And you're gonna make choices in a couple ways. You're gonna do numbered sizing. You're gonna do regular or petite. These are a full-length trouser. So regular is gonna be 28 inches. Petite is 25, so these are a full-length ankle trouser. Bits has cuffed hers.
I have, yes.
They're adorable. Look at the bee. The Joan bee in an enamel jewelry grade button on the front of these sweet painter patch pockets and on the full zip front fly. Here are your colors, medium wash.
Got some whiskering there.
Light wash.
Sort of your chambray.
And then D is in the white.
Yes, a great white jean if you're like a great white shark. A great white jean is also hard to come by because a lot of women aren't happy with jeans if they're a little bit too tight. I think the styling of these as sort of a trouser really elevate them and give them a dressiness factor that you might be looking for. It is a cotton poly spandex blend, so you're getting some great stretch. 28 inches for your regular, 25 for your petite, and you can do a cuff. There's a nice sizable cuff at the bottom.
Which I love.
Which also sort of lends itself to the trouser. And then of course we're giving you numeric sizes. So I've got them on for reference in a size 8 in the regular length. I'm 5'6". Here I'll show you what they look like at their full length. I wanted them just a little bit shorter, so I figured let me cuff them to show you that you're able to give them a nice sort of cuff, and it doesn't change the look, it just changes the silhouette.
Oh gosh, they are cute. And
thank you.
Like I said, the bee sweater that we have a few left of is on your screen now if you want to advance order, or in a minute, we'll take a few minutes on that. Regular and petite, explain what the content is of this denim, because not only is it so stretchy, like so stretchy, but I will admit, these little enameled jewelry grade buttons on the pockets, it's giving sailor jeans.
That's it, a sailor jean, but also if you cover it, I'm not showing any bumps aside from my stomach. But if you wanted to, you could tuck the button in and just have more of that sort of clean silhouette. So really comfortable. They sit at your natural waist. We did give you a waistband if you want to do a belt with that. Sort of a wider leg, but not so much that it's going to swallow your shoe. Because again, 28 and 25, that's about ankle length for the majority of folks out there.
Look at the cute button. You got to see this up close.
Yes, the enamel bee button. They are jewelry quality. And then, of course, there are functional buttons or pockets in the back. And those are quite functional pockets in the front as well. But look at that little gold bee with the enameling there. The symbol of the Classics collection, sort of representing achieving the impossible. And then, of course, we have the Queen Bee coming up next, but a really nice sort of elevated, sophisticated jean. Although we did give you some of the whiskering on the lighter denim colors, but then if you just want that solid white with the gold button, it really just gives it an elevated look.
A couple things. Let me grab my models card because I think I put it down over here, and yep, I did. So Deanna is in the white. Deanna is standing at 5'9". She is wearing these in a size 8 in the regular. And they are, as we said, an ankle jean.
Yes.
I think they look so designer.
They look like Veronica.
It
just happens to be my middle name, Veronica.
She is one of my favorite. I live for her.
I live for the sale of the year.
I know.
That's when I buy my Veronica beard.
They make the best jeans. Again, we won't say the full name, but anyway.
I just did.
And so,
you want to rewind?
$69. $69. And her jeans are over $300.
Oh, yes.
So just putting
Same
that out.
exact silhouette.
Yes.
I don't own a pair, but I wouldn't imagine they're as comfortable and as stretchy. And this is sort of a year-round weight of denim. Not too heavy to wear in the summertime, and certainly with a little booty as we get into the cooler months. I love that silhouette, like a shorter ankle, wider leg with a little skinny boot. It's very, you know, Pink Panther.
You and I share that. We've talked about this
we're
before.
girls of the 70s.
Yep, we love that Pink Panther movie from '65. I'm going to move into the sweater, but I want you guys to know the jeans.